Before we end this off, I have a question for us both. What for the one woman in your life, you know who she is. For the
My
one
mom?
woman in your life, not like a mom or anything, like the woman that your woman that in your life that you would say the one you had the strongest connection with. What was it about her that made her stand out from the rest? Because we done dealt with numerous amount of women,
That made me get in a relationship with her.
Yeah. Like that one. We each have one in our lives that's like she's the one that stood out. Why?
Why was she my dark magician?
No, why was she's
You didn't get it.
nah? Cause you thought magician. She's the other version.
I was speaking in terms of I'm Yugi.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the ace. Like, what
okay.
was she-
Okay, yeah.
that's
it's
the
ace.
go-to.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. She a Pikachu.
Pika.
I would say honestly,
We getting personal here, guys.
the straw that tipped the camel's back was we was at a baby shower one time, and I saw how she interacted with children, and I was like, my babies are safe. Like, I
So
don't
you-
think for me.
Yeah.
A lot of my decisions, I don't think for me. Like, if it's sexual gratification, what's the difference between her and other women?
Right.
So,
So you never
but
the other women that you encountered, they didn't have any motherly traits that
I
you was
can't say that.
like.
I never got. It was never exhibited to me in that fashion. I would say.
Okay. So that's the ultimate level of attraction. Like she gonna be a great mom.
Yeah.
In that instance.
Motherly instincts, nurturing skills. Yeah. It's basically nurturing and motherly instincts is a woman's actions of her love. So when I see you act like this with a child that's not even yours, I can gauge your love. So now imagine when you have your own child.
Right.
Another thing too, and I actually consciously did this with her. Relationship. I take relationship very serious. I don't just get into a relationship with anybody for whatever reason, right? When I think relationship, I'm thinking long term. So long term, potential marriage, potential children, right?
Yeah.
So now, me assessing you as an individual, right? She possessed certain skills, like, for example, I'm going to give an example, and this is a real example too. She is really good at test taking. Like, she don't...
So her SAT scores is like 1640 or some shit.
when we first met, she was doing like some online courses. The lowest score I seen, and she'd be like, babe, I'm so upset. Like, I didn't do that good. I'm like, what you got? A 91. I'm like, what? Niggas prayed for 91
Facts.
for the highest. So now, me, how I think it's like my intellect plus your test taking skills, and this is just one aspect of each of us. Because she possessed way more, I possess way more, right? Our children is gonna be some fucking smart, great test taking niggas. Like they gonna have great memory, remember the shit. Plus, they're not gonna panic. Because my thing, this is why I look at compliment. That's why I always say, like, I look for women to compliment me. I'm not good at test taking. I may know the information, but when I see it, especially in format of multiple choice, I'm gonna start second guessing shit. Even though before, like 15 minutes before I sit down to take this exam, you ask me that question, I can tell you the answer direct. But I don't know what it is. Like, I get cold feet. So that's just a simple like example of how, like, what. Plus, she was attractive, of course. Like,
Right. And she's light skinned. You said what? I know. I just
said
it.
she's black.
Right.
It's not, light skin was not
Right.
the deciding factor.
Right.
Shout out to the light skins though.
Yeah. Right.
paint white, cease tan. Shit look honey bunny now. How about you though?
For me, what made her different? Cause I feel like all my life I'll narrow it down. I feel like
All my life I had to fight.
I feel like the last 3 years from the first time I met her, even before then, I felt like I've always been like a relationship type guy. Like, of course I'm young, I have fun and shit, but like I'm looking for qualities of a girl that could be, you know, a girlfriend, then a wife, then a mother. You know what I mean? And
She can't be a mother first. Why she can't be a mother first?
She can be.
And then be a friend for after that.
She can be.
And then be a girlfriend after.
Shut up. She can be. You know, you can't really plan. You know, not everything in your life you're gonna be able to plan. But you know, we would like to get married first before we have our own child. But I don't know. When of all the girls that I've dated, let me ask you a question. no, it's nothing to do with your situation. All right, so
I never said anything.
One thing about me that turns me off is that, like, I don't like a woman that is like a pushover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
stand firm.
She could be attracted to me, she could love me, she could love who I am, but she ain't just gonna let me do what I want. She ain't just gonna let me
say what I want.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, not speak to her for a certain period of time. She gonna, you know?
I like that.
Yeah. She was
rough
like that.
me up. Yeah, rough me up.
Oh, nah.
I'm gonna act a fool.
Yeah.
So I could be roughed up. I'm gonna purposely not talk.
Nah, you like girls that are like borderline abusive. You like,
yeah, but
like
I never came across them.
I never
came across them.
But
so
you wanted.
What's the point of mentioning
that? I'm just saying it out there. Girls who have knives, just
pull up.
But yeah, like, that's one thing that really turns me off about certain girls.
I agree. I don't like that.
It's
either.
like I get it. You like me and I'm attractive and shit. But like, I don't want everything so quick, and I don't want everything to just be like, all right, let's just do it. All right, let's go here. Like, now, like, keep me on my toes a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she made me feel as wanted as I ever wanted to, while also made me feel like she wasn't just some like a ditzy ass girl that I could just pull anything over. You know what I mean? That's one aspect. She made me feel like a man when I'm with her. Like, you know how some girls, you go out with them and
she's shorter than you?
She's shorter than me.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I don't have a problem dating a girl taller than me.
I have a problem.
I don't have a problem dating a girl taller than me. But the max I'm going is 5'8", 5'9". That's the max.
No, I'm joking.
But yeah, like, she had a way about her that, like, while also not being a pushover, she knew when we out how to make me feel like a man. You know, some girls, they just be doing too much. You know what I mean?
Like what? Women do a lot of.
It's kind of hard to put into words, but like,
doing too much.
I don't know. She's made me feel secure and like a man. You know what I mean? Also, it's that trustworthy shit. Like, I know that, like, she got my back. Anything go down, she got my back. Any environment, you know what I mean? Not, of course, I'm gonna be the man, but it's always good to, like, you the king, you got that queen. You know, she got, like, you got her front, she got your back. You know what I mean? So, and then everything else, I really can't explain. Like as you were saying your things, I already had those two things I just mentioned, but all the others, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, you can't really explain that spark.
So you never came across another woman that you felt that had your back?
Yeah, I came across maybe like one,
or made you feel like a man. Like
maybe one, or thing is, she's a combination of them all. You know what I mean? All the traits that I want, she's a combination. Some may have one, but the other four, it's like, nigga, you lacking. Some made me feel like a man, but then the other ones is you lacking. You know what I mean? It was a combination. And then besides that, like, I've had girls that had really good qualities, but it just, you can't really quite put your finger on why you don't want to be with them. Like you be like damn, like she's actually like any guy would want to be with her, but like why don't I like her?
She's fucking boring.
I had that conversation. I'll be like, yo, I had a conversation so much. Like I'll be like, damn, like am I that shallow? Like she's attractive. She has great qualities. She has goals. She may have been fun, but it's just something about certain women that's like, damn, I can't quite call. Like I just rather be your friend than be your man. And that's like, damn, like if I would just want to be your friend, like, damn, man, you ain't for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like with her, it was just like,
either that or I'm on some gay shit.
And that's never the case, obviously.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Like the first day we hung out, I always was like, yeah. This like in my head, I'm like in my head, yeah, you gonna be my girl. Like that's just in my head. I already mentally like all the girls I was texting is over with. The first day,
and I was good.
First hour, I'm like, it's clip. It's clip.
I was getting. Sorry, I was getting into it.
That's just how it be sometimes.